Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of August 9th in my memory planner, which is of course my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner, and I'm going to be using this summertime kit from Two Lil Bees. Super cute, neutral summertime vibes. You have the full boxes, the functional page, the like header and flags and deco page. She has actually done a reformat since then, and this page has changed, but this is what I have for this kit, and then you do have the bottom washi and the date covers page. I believe in her new reformat, which started I think with the fall kits, you do get 3 pages foiled instead of 2, which is cool. So I can't wait to try that out too, but for now I can't wait to plan with this, so I'm going to pull out these pages and jump in.
Hi everyone, so I am going to jump in with the date covers, and I'm just using these anchor date dots. Even though it doesn't really like match the kit, I just have these for summer, and there are not a lot of weeks left in summer and I haven't used them yet, and I thought they looked cute and I just decided to do it. I went with like a lot of seashells this week and also a lot of flowers, trying to like mix the motif in the kit, which had a lot of florals, but also with kind of like the beachy vibes, since this was a beachy kit. And also we were at the beach for a little while this weekend. Anyway, it's obviously been a minute since I've had a video, and after this there's going to be a break before my next one as well, just because this was so long ago. I filmed this so long ago. It took me forever to edit because I was busy with work and kids, and now we're like about to leave for our last vacation of the summer, just to the beach as usual, but a longer trip before school starts, which is not until after the Jewish holidays, and we're going to stay at the beach through Rosh Hashanah and just come back right before school starts. So, which is not. I think this will be up on the 3rd of September. It's like the 2nd while I'm recording this voiceover. So, and my kids don't go back to school until Thursday of next week. So a really super late start to school this year. And I have been just crazy busy. They had like 2.5 weeks, or they are in the middle of like 2.5 weeks off in between camp and school. We're getting everyone ready to go back. We're getting the not so little baby who was going to go be in the toddler classroom ready to start. But also I've just had a ton of work, which started this week, but really accelerated towards like the end of this week. I was supposed to work on these 2 things back to back, but with the quarantine, they kind of just got pushed together, and one of them was like running super behind. One has like a super firm deadline that can't be mixed, and the other one, it was like a much softer deadline, so there was a lot of shuffling that was going on, but I basically just had like a ton of work, and this is the last spread that I've even filmed in my planner, even though this was not quite a month ago, but almost. So I have a couple weeks to catch up on, which I will do when we get back from vacation. And just depending on how it's going and how busy I am with work stuff, I'll either kind of do what I did over the fall and winter when I was like off for a while because of the move, where I would go like, when I was catching up, I would go like this week plus a catch-up week, this week plus a catch-up week. I'll either do that or I'll just catch up really quick. It just depends on my schedule. It's not too many weeks. It's like probably, I think I'll have like 3 weeks to catch up on by the time we're done, but I don't know, maybe it's 4. We'll see. So anyway, I will just figure that out. This was a really, really low-key week. This was right after our quarantine ended and the kids were finally allowed to go back to camp. So they had 2 weeks left of camp at the end of the summer after missing 2 weeks. So I was very excited about that. It was a long quarantine. Really glad to get them back in camp and having fun with that. And then I had like plenty of time to do work, and I also just had some nice downtime this week. And then we did go to the beach this weekend, so it was just a nice week all in all. And I absolutely love this kit. I thought this was so pretty, and I really just like what I did with it, with like the deco on the side as part of the sidebar, because I didn't really have anything else to put on there. And then I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna put like page dividers up at the top, like all those little divider things. Like cut the seashell ones I had from Honey Inked in half because those are like so thick, and then the flowers I left whole. I think they look really nice. I think those flowers are also from Honey Inked, but some of this stuff is also from Sadie Stickers, but I think the rest is from Honey Inked as far as the deco stuff goes. I did use 2 Simply Gilded header washies in the header mix this week, and those are literally like the only 2 non-solid gold ones I have, and I really want new gold washies, header washies, which I say all the time, and there's gold foil washies coming out in her fall release, and there's no header, so I guess they're not very popular, even though I really like them. them, which is unfortunate, but I will buy them if I see them. Anyway, the first thing I marked on Monday was that it was back to camp, and I'm using these little like white boxes that are, I think they're called the midi size. So they don't quite fit the full width of the column, which I really like. This was like a great idea. I know like Lauren from Plan Mosh Plans, and I think Rachel from Gathered Plans, and some other people, I'm sure, use them a lot like this. And I think it looks really nice. It makes it really easy to fit in the character sticker and the deco stuff. So I do really like that. And I used a bunch of these in this spread because I always feel like I need a little bit of extra functional stuff with Two Lil Bees, and I didn't have the extra add-on sheet for this kit. Anyway, I used that Fox and Pip Girl, the Hooray one, to mark the back to camp. Just a very happy and exciting day in our house. And I grabbed a little bit of this like kind of summery floral from Honey Inked to put with that as well. And then it was a Monday, so I did have my regular work, and then also was just trying to work on some of my other special projects that were going on as well. And then I did like a big office organization, clean up some stuff, some planner stuff, and all of that in the afternoon. So I just like really just trying to get back on track with just everything, with like planner stuff, crafting stuff, work stuff, kid stuff, everything. And then that night we watched White Lotus on TV. I don't remember if I don't think this was the season finale. I think that was the week after that. But honestly, like, I mean, if you haven't watched it and you get HBO, I highly recommend it. It's the best show that I've watched in a while, that my husband and I both just really, really loved it. And it's so cringeworthy in like the best possible way, which sometimes I have a really hard time watching stuff like this, but this is just like, it's just like the perfect amount of awkward cringe. There are some scenes where you're really like covering your eyes and ears, but anyway. Then on Tuesday, my daughter had OT before camp, which we've been doing, and I don't know what was going on. I watched some TV during the day, which was a nice treat. I don't usually like to do that. It makes me feel super unproductive. But I did it because I could. Kids were back in camp and stuff. And then I also did work. I had like the rest leftover stuff for my Monday to do. And then I just started working more on my larger projects. And then this day, I was like, okay, we're here. We're almost back to school. I have to stop nursing the not baby, who was like 18 months, almost 18 months at her nap time. And I was like, at that time thinking we would the other kids, once we gave up the nap nursing, were really fast to wean, but I was pregnant both other times I weaned. Now we've decided to just slow down. The baby doesn't really seem super ready to give it up. She like constantly asks for milk, but not like, and I feel like she never used to ask for it before we stopped the nap nurse. I don't know. But also I'm feeling like in no rush. So anyway, we're trying not to nurse at nap time anymore, but just in the morning at night. And then that way she's all set up for school so she can nap there, no problem. But anyway, I did some planner stuff, and then I just hung out with my husband that night. But I did want to mark that it was our first one. We've mostly been pretty good with it. Sometimes she'll like wake up though, and I'll just nurse her back to sleep if she didn't take enough of a nap. But so we're also trying to cut that out. Anyway, on Wednesday, I had a super lazy day. I did some filming. I just hung out. I just chilled on the computer, listened to some podcasts. I don't know. I didn't really do anything. I definitely should have. I definitely should have done some work and stuff. But sometimes, you just have to take a day. And as long as I don't take too many, it's usually okay. Anyway, I didn't even write anything else down this day. So I'm going to put a bunch of deco in that space, which I think I do later, not now. But I have like this Fox and Pip little snacking computer girl. I don't even remember if I was like snacking. I'm sure I was, but I was just like a very chill out kind of day. Listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff. And then on Thursday, while the cleaning people were here, I actually went to Target, and I went to Michael's, and I went to one that's like further from our house, because the one that's closest to our house, the Target that's closest to our house, is like it's not acceptable. And it's okay. It's just like not great. The Michael's that is closest to our house is frankly just a disgrace to Michael's everywhere. So I went to a farther away Michael's that's like near a mall, and was like way more full of stuff and nice. And I don't know, we got some fall stuff. We're gonna do some fall floral deco stuff, which I totally forgot to do with the kids, but which is not happening now, but we'll do that eventually. And just a bunch of different stuff. I got another paper pad, like one of those $5, big big pieces of paper. I don't know. I got a new, not a washi drawer. I got something to sort my beads, which is like a project that I've been trying to do forever and just haven't done. I just bought a bunch of stuff, to be honest. I haven't been in like a nice Michael's since like pre-COVID, so it was nice, but I definitely bought way too much stuff. And then I did a bunch of work. We got chicken from our favorite Peruvian chicken place for dinner. I took a bath and listened to podcasts that night. And then on Friday, I had to do finish up all of our school admin forms, like our school enrollment forms. And I don't know, I feel like I wish that there was a way to make these easier. They switched to School Doc this year, which actually does make it a lot easier, but I wish that there was an option to import from Other Child so that you're not typing the exact same thing 9,000 times, because honestly, the forms for probably 80% of it, it's the same for all of the kids. It's just all of your critical information, all of the emergency contacts, they all have the same pediatrician. It's so repetitive and it's just so frustrating. But it's all done now anyway. And then my husband worked a half day and I don't remember what he did. I did not write down anything. Usually he'll go to Costco or do something around the house. I have no idea what he did because it was so long ago. We just hung out. We watched some TV that night. I didn't specifically write down what we were watching, and I don't remember what we were watching at this point besides White Lotus, but we were obviously watching something. But now I can tell you that we just got Paramount Plus, which I have actually wanted for a while but didn't want to pick up another streaming service. I really like Star Trek, but so we hadn't done it. But then the Paw Patrol movie was on it, and we were like, all right, fine, let's just do this. The kids will love that, and we can just cancel it after the trial, which we, of course, did not do, and now we're watching. We already finished Picard, and now we're watching Discovery, which actually I was, way more excited about Picard, but I actually think Discovery is kind of better. Although I, for sentimental reason, love Picard, because Next Generation is my favorite. But anyway, that is what we did. Well, that has nothing to do with what we did, actually. We went and got coffee and went to the beach on Saturday, and then we drove down there and went to the beach. And then actually one of my friends who regularly lives in New York came down to her parents' place, which is not really that close to where my parents' beach house is, but she drove over anyways to see me and my other friend. This is my girlfriends from high school. And we just hung out for a little while in the afternoon, and it was really nice to see her, and it was really great that she drove over because it was not that it's an hour away, but that's closer than she usually is. And it was really sweet that she drove over and that we got to spend some time together, and just kind of sat out on the deck and had drinks and whatever. And then we got takeout that night for dinner, not with them, just with the family. And then on Sundays we went out to breakfast, we went to the beach, we took naps. I took a nice shower and actually blew dry my hair, and then we went to bed early, and that was pretty much it for the week. It was just a nice relaxing weekend. We didn't drive back until Monday morning this week, so we weren't doing the whole pack up and go on Sunday afternoons after the beach, which is, it's nice because then you're home and you have the rest of the afternoon to do meal prep and all of that stuff, but it's also so hectic trying to get the kids into the showers, cleaned, ready for lunch, into the car, and all while you're pushing up against nap time and all of that. So there's pros and cons to either way. I feel when we leave in the morning, though, it's also really hectic. But, pros and cons. And we only have to do it one more time, and we're definitely coming back not for the first day of school. We definitely need to go home first, since they have to bring 9,000 pounds of stuff with them on the first day of school. Honestly, the school list, especially for the toddler, because she needs the NetMen, diapers for a whole big thing of diapers and wipes, and everybody's got classroom supplies and all of that stuff. So definitely we'll be coming home ahead of that. Plus, my husband is not off work all the way till Thursday. So, but anyway, that is pretty much everything for this week. Again, it's probably going to be another week or two before I get another video up after this. So I hope you are enjoying the end of your summer or you're back to school, whatever you're doing. And that is pretty much everything for this spread. Just finishing up with a little bit of washi, and I will be back after the kids go back to school. Bye.
Okay, that is everything all finished up. I just absolutely love, love, love how this turned out. I think it's so pretty, so foily. I really love like the mix of the shells and the flowers. I don't know. I just really, really love this kit and love the way that this spread came together. Let me show you what I have left. So I did use all of the boxes that the kit came with, plus pulled in some of those other Sadie Stickers ones. I did use all of the full boxes, but I do have like a little bit of functional stuff left and some of the flags and everything. But that is everything for this week. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on my planners. Bye.